the senior third pick.
And we're here tonight for the game between the National Trail Blazers and the Dixie Greyhounds sectional semifinals. Pre-game show being brought to you by the State Line Truck Stop and Restaurant of New Paris, Mr. Gene Lindley. For the National Trail Blazers, head coach is Randy Evans. In the cross-county conference, they ended up 1-9, overall 2-19. Athletic director, Mr. Fred Curler. They defeated Newton 87-62, and in the first tournament game defeated Little Miami 66-51. Number 20, Mark Pierce, 5'10", senior guard. Number 22, Todd Pittman, 6' senior guard. Number 34, George Pettit, 6'3", senior forward. Number 42, Travis Call, 6'1", senior guard. Number 50, Jeff Pennington, 5'10", senior forward. Number 40, Greg Frisk, 6'1", sophomore guard. Number 10, Scott Suggs, 5'11", junior guard. Number 12, Chris Weichel, 5'11", junior guard. Number 24, Adam Fisher, 6'1", junior forward. Number 30, Chris Malk, 6'1", junior forward. Number 32, Scott Hughes, 6'1", junior forward. Cheerleader advisor, Gloria Thompson. Cheerleaders, Gene Koblenz, Patty Harrison, Kathy Curler, Sharon Mann, Andrea Ray, and Wendy Wombold. And we'll turn it over now to the Dixie Greyhounds. Dixie Greyhounds are coached by Mr. Gary Peffley. In the SWBL, they ended up a perfect 9-0. Overall, 21-0. Athletic director, Jane Borgert. The number 1 seed, number 2 in the entire state of Ohio, Class AA. Roster, number 32, Ken Big Tree Branch, 6'3", senior forward. Number 52, Wes Decaffeinated Coffee, 6'10", senior center. Number 40, Darren Crawford, 6'1", senior forward. Number 34, Phil McLeod, 6'1", senior guard. Number 14, Chris Peffley, 6'1", senior guard. Number 42, Darren Rankin, 6'4", senior forward. Number 12, Tony Annucci, 6'2", senior forward. Number 44, Dan Baker, 6' senior guard. Number 22, Alan Pentecost, 5'11", senior guard. Number 24, Rick Atchison, 6'1", junior forward. Number 50, Jamie Frio, 6'2", junior center. And number 54, Steve Powers, 6'3", freshman center. Cheerleader advisor, Brenda Sowers. Cheerleaders, Marianne Blosser, Lori Combs, Michelle Espy, Leslie Hamilton, Robin Honius, Jennifer Hughes, and Shannon Lockhart. And we'll be back for the national anthem. National Trail Blazers, Dixie Greyhounds. Now for our national anthem. This is Ted Lennon Jr. about ready for the opening tap. Dixie Greyhounds, National Trail Blazers, sectional semifinals. First quarter brought to you by New Lebanon Discount Drugs. Roy Payne. Pre-game show is brought to you by the State Line Truck Stop and Restaurant of New Paris. Tip goes to the Dixie Greyhounds. Branch to Peffley. Chris Peffley, coach's son. McLeod, Coffee in the corner. Back to Peffley, Branch, McLeod. McLeod throws it to Branch. Peffley, Coffee. Dixie Greyhounds throw it away. Trailblazers alert on the defense. Number 42, Travis Call will throw it in to number 22, Todd Pittman. Pittman ready to wheel and deal. Travis Call, dialing from long distance, misses. Outlet. McLeod misses. Tip. Darren Rankin with the tip. 2-0 Greyhounds lead. 7 minutes remaining, first quarter. University of Dayton Arena sectional semifinal. It's inside shot. Misses. Out of bounds. Over to the Dixie Greyhounds. Coached by Gary Peffley. Branch throws it in. Peffley, McLeod. West Coffee. Turn around, misses. Ken Big Tree Branch is there. 4-0 Greyhounds. 6.5 minutes. Trailblazers looking for their first bucket. Working into Pettit. George Pettit. Greyhounds bring the ball up quickly. Branch looking for help. Finds it in McLeod. Coffee. McLeod misses. Branch is there. Branch gets the bounce. That's all we can say. 6-2. Less than 6 minutes remain. First quarter brought to you by New Lebanon Discount Drugs. Roy Payne. Outside shot. Short by Pennington. Rebound Trailblazers. Call. Makes his move. Puts up the shot off the glass. 6-4. Trailblazers giving it their all. You can throw out the records. It's tournament time. Peffley. Top of the key. Takes a shot. Misses. Rebound Trailblazers. Off and running. Pittman. Puts up the shot. No good. Battle for the boards. Greyhounds. Branch. Dishes off. Rankin misses from short range, but there is a foul. Frisk comes into the lineup for the Trailblazers. Foul will go on Pierce. At the line will be number 42, Darren Rankin. 6'4", 451. Rankin takes his time. Puts his shot up short. Rankin cans the next free throw, 3 points. Score should read 7-4. They're waiting on the timer to put the free throw up. First quarter brought to you by New Lebanon Discount Drugs, Roy Payne. Trailblazers off running. Pierce with the shot. Mark Pierce pierces the defense. 7-6. Steal, Trailblazers. Call. Loses it to McLeod. Pepley. Pepley takes his time. McLeod right wing. Inside. Coffee, 6'10". Puts it through. 9-6. Less than 4 minutes remain. First period. Call from the corner, misses. Big tree branches there. Outlet all the way. Give and go. Dixie Greyhounds. Phil McLeod. 11-6. Dixie Greyhounds up by 5. Timeout. Head coach Randy Evans for the National Trail Blazers. Scoring with Ted Landis Sr.
National Trail doggedly clinging in there. Behind now 11-6. Mark Pierce with 2, George Pettit with 2, and Travis Call with 2. On the Dixie side, we have Ken Branch with 4, Wes Coffey 2, Phil McLeod 2, and Darren Rankin 3. 11-6. Vern Pig. National Trail's not afraid of it.
Well, I tell you, Randy Evans has got his boys prepared. They come out here to play. They don't care if they're playing Dixie or not. They just want to play a good game. On the other hand, Dixie just shows their unselfishness. Just some real fine passing to get a quick 2 buckets right there. Randy calls timeout. Real good timeout. He doesn't want them to run off a couple more baskets and put it away. So he wants to try to maybe slow it down a little bit and work for good shots and keep Dixie from getting those fast break points.
Thank you, Vern Big. Back to Ted Landis Jr. UD Arena. What a night.
Monday night, to be exact. You've heard of Monday Night Football. This is Monday Night Basketball, UD Arena. Home of the Flyers. But tonight is home of the Greyhounds and the Trailblazers. A shot. Good. Mark it down. Pittman. 11-8. Branch. Pepley. Rankin. Left wing. Inside the Branch. Back to Rankin. Chris Pepley. Trailblazers on the D. Coffey inside with his patented move. 13-8. Pettit trying to fake. Back out. Frist misses. Branch. Puts up the shot. It's good. A swish. Ken Branch. 15-8. Branch has 6. 2.5 minutes remaining. First quarter. New Lebanon Discount Drugs. Shot from the corner. Bounce does not go. Branch is there on the rebound, but a foul on the Dixie Greyhounds. Seems to be on 42. Rankin. Pennington looks for help, finds it inside. Shot does not go. Pittman misses. Looks like he lost his balance on that particular shot inside. Greyhounds on the attack. Shot no good. Foul on the play. Perhaps on Pettit. George Pettit, 6'3", senior forward, 2 points. 1 foul. Rankin. Shooting 2. Free throw perfect. Rankin ready to rankle his opponent. Darren fires again. 17-8. 2:10. Chris checks into the lineup for the Trailblazers, trailing by 9. Down to the 2-minute mark. Pierce in with the big boys, misses. Foul inside. McLeod picks up the personal.
Dixie foul number 34, McLeod.
McLeod's first, team second. Kick out of bounds. Trailblazers will start it up again. Pass knocked away by Coffey. Coffey tries to do a dance on the table. Does not work. 1:53. Patted in the corner. Gets to Pittman. Pittman all the way back to Travis House call. Back to Pierce. Pierce tries to make his move. Call. Lob pass inside, pushing off underneath. Vern Pegg, analysis, please.
I think he called on Wes Coffey. It looked like maybe he pushed a little bit. It's hard to tell from this far away, but that's what he did call. He pushed off and got the pass, but they called a foul on it.
Thank you, Vern. They'll throw the ball from underneath their own bucket, Trailblazers. Shot partially deflected. Another foul on the Dixie Greyhounds. McLeod with his second. 1:26. First period. Brought to you by New Lebanon Discount Drugs. Stop in and tell Roy Payne that you enjoyed the telecast. Annucci comes in. Tony Annucci, 6'2", senior forward, number 12. Nice fake. The shot is there. Number 22, Pittman, with a major league move. 17-10. Branch way out from the basket. Near steal by Pettit. Pettit diving. Branch awaits the basketball. Finds a teammate. Reaching in on number 50, Jeff Pennington. Last game Pennington was in, he fouled out against the little Miami Panthers, who did not come up with the right answers against the Trailblazers. Hook pass inside. It's back to Pefley. No basket. 3 seconds in the paint. Dixie Greyhounds. 17-10. Trailblazers will have a chance to cut the lead to 5. The Trailblazers have come to play. Pennington, 3-point range. Looked like he was going to pop it from there, but he decided not to. Pierce all the way back out. Under half a minute. Pennington misses everything. Branch is there. Branch might take it all the way. Dishes off to Annucci. Annucci is called for an offensive foul. Dixie Greyhound fans do not like the call, but it stands. 16 seconds. Score still remains 17-10. Randy Evans, the coach of the Trailblazers, up. One shot. 4, 3, 2. Pettit misses. Branch with the rebound. Time will run out on Branch, but puts up a last-second desperation shot. It does not go. First quarter ends up 17-10 in favor of the Dixie Greyhounds. First quarter brought to you by New Lebanon Discount Drugs. Scoring with Ted Landis Sr.
Now let's look at this scoring for National Trails. Game Blazers, and they are game. Mark Pierce 2, Todd Pittman leads with 4, George Pettit 2, and Travis Call 2. Moving over to Dixie, we have Ken Branch with 6 points leading the way. Wes Coffey with 4, Phil McLeod 2, and Darren Rankin came through with 5 points, 1 basket, and 3 free throws. Now, Vern Pig, we have a quarter, and it's 17-10. Are you surprised?
Well, a little bit maybe. Although, all along I thought National Trails was a much better team than their record. They've lost a lot of close games this year. They know how to hang in there. And I really look for Randy to keep these young men fired up and keep them going to the bucket. And with a couple breaks, the game could be a little closer. I thought Dixie had a bad break down on one end where they had a basket and they called a 3-second count on Coffey. I thought he got out in time, but, I'm not officiating the game. We're going to have to let them guys do that. It's time for the second quarter.
Been a sponsor all year long. National Trail right now has the basketball. Pittman waiting on it, but doesn't get it. Goes over to Frist instead. Frist drives and is fouled. Pettit. Pettit drives and Pettit is fouled. Chalk it up. Let's see who it's on. Dixie foul is on Wes Coffey. And that will be 2 on Wes Coffey. At the line, George Pettit. George Pettit, 6'3", senior forward, wearing number 34. He sets, he shoots, and it rims out. National Trail, of course, decided underdog in this game tonight here at UD Arena. But in the first quarter, they did get into double figures with 10, held Dixie to 17. And that's not easy against a tall and talented Hound. The next shot is also no good. But the rebound, Pierce misses, and the tip, and a foul, I believe, on Branch. Believe me, Vern Pig, this team, National Trail, is rebounding.
Well, they certainly are. They're causing Dixie to do a little bit more on the boards than they're normally doing. They usually clear the boards pretty easy. Trail is boxing out really well. Dixie's going over their backs. They're just going to have to adjust to that.
It's the bonus. And here we have Greg Frist up, and he misses. If they were hitting their free throws, and Frist almost comes away with it. Instead, Pettit does. Pettit of National Trail to Pittman. Pittman with the ball. Pittman shoots, misses. They cannot hit the basket, but my, have they had a lot of shots. And here comes the Hound. Pepley slows it down. Chris Pepley, son of Coach Gary Pepley, a quarterback on the court, even though it's basketball. The shot is up and missed by Coffey, taken off by Frist. Now the long pass, and here come the Blazers running, believe it or not. Cannot get the shot, and here the shot is up, and it's missed again, and Branch skies a one-handed rebound that you have to see on Centel Cable Channel 5 to really appreciate. Pepley with the ball. Pepley drives, he got a layup. It's up. It's Chris Pepley at his absolute best there as he maneuvered for the shot, got it, and put it in. When you need a basket, Chris Pepley's there. 19-10. That's the score. National Trail now with Frist with the ball. Frist passes out. The shot is up, and the shot is missed again, and everything is being missed right now by Trail. They've got good shots. Here's Branch, the drive, the shot. It's in. That's Dixie's basketball style. Get that ball and put it in the hoop. Look for a timeout quickly as Randy Evans is not pleased. We'll hold it right here and turn it over to Vern Pig, and I believe I know why Randy Evans called that timeout at 21-10.
Well, I tell you, National Trails is getting good shots. They're just not making them. Randy can't say a whole lot because they are getting their shots. They're working hard for them. Down there, Dixie was stuck on 17 for a long time. Chris Pepley just made a beautiful move to the bucket. Got a nice basket to make it 19 points. And then Branch got a rebound and brought it down and made a nice little jump shot, about 8-10-foot jump shot. And they go up by 11 points, and it was a close game. Randy just needs to come down and make sure the kids score to stay in the game. If in fact they don't start scoring, they had 3 foul shots. They missed all of them. had a chance to make about 4 points there. They missed some easy shots inside. National Trails keeps doing what they're doing. If they start making those shots, they can come back to them.
21 to 10, 6:28 to go in the second quarter. The referees are Jerry Seiler and Pat Brown. This second quarter brought to you by Daryl's Super Value of New Lebanon. Stop in and tell Daryl that you appreciate the telecast, because we appreciate bringing it to you. National Trail, dead game team. Only won 2 games during the regular season, but you wouldn't know it tonight. Frisk with the ball. Frisk drives, gets a shot, and misses it, and the tip just misses. National Trail is really having bad luck. Here's Branch on a pass, and Branch goes up and lays it in. Everyone waited on the stuff, and instead Ken Branch showed his basketball agility as he just laid it off the glass. 23 to 10. The Dixie Greyhounds, undefeated, are now showing why they are just that. Here he is underneath. Shot is up and will not drop, as again it was missed by Pettit. And here we go with Branch bringing the ball down the court. Over to Pefley. Pefley underneath. Here comes to the big man. Back out to Rankin. Back to Pefley. Pefley drives. Pefley could shoot. Doesn't. Gives it to Anucci. Back to Pefley. Pefley fakes 3 times. Doesn't shoot. Brings it back out. What a magician with the basketball he is. Underneath, we'll have a foul. And it will be on National Trail. I believe on big Jeff Pennington. Jeff Pennington, 5'10", senior forward. Perhaps playing his last game for the Blazers. 23 to 10. Here's the shot by Rankin, and it misses. Rebound by Frisk. Frisk, a sophomore, can really motor. Believe me. Here's the move. No shot yet. Back out it comes. Here's a good shot. And a drive, and it's in. And count it. Mark Pierce got that shot. Got fouled. I'm not sure who the foul is on.
I think the foul's on Chris Pefley. Boy, Gary was really upset over that because the defense sort of relaxed a little bit, and by Dixie being a defensive team, they don't like that.
No, they don't like to give up the easy basket, but they did that time. And that's the first point scored so far in the second quarter by National Trail. The free throw is good. So all 3 points, the 3-point play by Mark Pierce, a 5'10" senior guard, and he'll like to see that on Zentel Cable Channel 5. Why wouldn't you? 23 to 13. Underneath it goes to the big man. He's wide open, but he misses. But Branch is there. Branch is always there, and he can back away with it. And they're hounding him, and a foul is going to be called on National Trail. Let's see who it's on. It's on Todd Pittman. Todd Pittman, a 6-foot senior guard, number 22. That's his first foul. His first foul. Ken Branch at the line. This is going to be a long, long second quarter because both teams are in the bonus now, and there's a lot of time left on that clock. Branch sets, shoots, and he misses. The rebound fought for, taken away by Dixie. Pefley has a shot, takes it, and hits it. I thought he'd never shoot, but he just was biding his time. And in it goes, 25-13. That's the score, 25 to 13. Here's a drive by National Trail, but they have to change their shot because of Coffey. Here comes 3-on-1. Pefley in the middle. Pefley passes off, and a beautiful play. Oh my goodness, a beautiful play by National Trail. Pierce made the play of the night. Here's a shot by Frisk, up and in, and the sophomore, Greg Frisk. You're going to hear a lot about this guy, a lot. 25-15, Branch with the basketball. Branch playing guard now, perhaps getting ready for his collegiate career. Now we have the biggest guard in the history, perhaps, of high school hoops, and he drives. I don't believe it. I saw it. Did you ever see anything like that, Vern Pig?
Well, I'm sure that Gary Pefley told him he's going to have to dribble the ball in college, so he might as well get some a little experience right now. Done a real nice job, drove in and got a nice shot at the basket, got fouled. He's going to have a chance to make 2.
The foul is on Greg Frisk. Wes Coffey, who drove, will now have a chance to hit from the free throw line. And the big man pours it home. Wes Coffey. now has 5 points for the evening, which is low for him. Daryl's super value of New Lebanon, the supporter. And the shot is no good. Taken off by Pennington. Pennington has the bulk to rebound with anybody. If that ball comes near him, no one's going to get it away. And here goes Pennington. He's trying to shoot, but he's rejected by Coffey. Taken back up, and the shot is up. Missed again. Coffey with the rebound. He'll have a ton of them. He always does. Heffley with the basketball. 26 to 15. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Branch shoots, and it's good. Ken Branch has developed an outside shot. That's the thing he needs in college, and he has developed it. 28 to 15. The unbeaten Hounds against the off-beaten Blazers, but the Blazers putting up a tremendous battle. Believe me, they are playing well. The shot up and missed. And here goes Branch. It's going to be a stop. Watch it, everybody. There it goes. And there it was. Oh, my goodness. Pintail Cable Channel 5. No matter, even if you are for National Trail, you have to admire the artistry of this man.
Well, it seems like the Dixie crowd just waits for that, and then they really get turned on. The rest of the game's going to be like this now. You just wait and see. Dixie people are going to be up on everything. They're going to really be cheering this team on. That's what they needed to pump them up.
My goodness, what a stuff that was, a major league stuff. They only list him at 6'3", but I wonder about that. He must have nothing but steel, because he can go. Here's a bad pass now, and that's the bad thing, isn't it, Vern? Usually a team can be demoralized by this.
Yeah, a lot of times you can stay in a game pretty close until something like that happens, and then look out.
30 to 15 at 2:44 mark. Branch has 14 points, we are told. 14. And here we go. Dixie with the basketball. Pepley says, come on out. Trail tries to play the good deed, but it's oh so difficult when something like this occurs. Pepley with the ball. Trail continues its defense, and the pass, and the shot, and it's missed. The rebound taken off by National Trail, and Branch almost came up with another steal as he hounded Todd Pittman. This is some basketball contest. Believe me, we're glad to be here on a Monday night. You'll see it on Tuesday. Darren Crawford comes back in for the Hounds, 6'1", senior forward. And here it goes. The shot is up, and it's rejected on the way, and knocked out of bounds, and given over to Dixie.
I think Trail's touched that on the way out. That's what it looked like the official called.
2 minutes left, 30 to 15. Darryl Super Value of New Lebanon brought you this second quarter. Stop in and tell Darryl you appreciate it. I know you appreciate it if you're a Dixie fan. 30 to 15, 148. Crawford over to Branch. Branch over underneath. Here they go. Who's going to get the shot? It's Rankin, and he misses. Taken off by National Trail. National Trail trying to run, and they do so successfully. Trail has done a lot of things right, and still they're behind quite a bit. Here goes Pennington, the big man, drives, shoots, misses, and taken off by National Trail. The shot by Pittman is not good, and Branch skies for the board, and he is fouled. He is fouled. I believe on Todd Pittman, that will be his second foul. Todd Pittman gives it everything he has in every sport he plays. We watched him in baseball as he pitched National Trail to the Acme State Championship. Here is Branch again. This has been all Branch. 14 points. He had 6 in the first quarter. He's had 8 in the second quarter, and we still have a minute and 18. But he still hasn't hit a free throw, and the rebound is taken off by George Pettit. Pettit doing a good job on the boards. It's hard to play the boards against Dixie. Hard to play Dixie, period. Nobody's beaten them all year. 9 points was their closest game. Here we go, and the ball stolen by Pepley. Pepley driving. Watch it. Here it goes to Branch, and Branch misses a shot. And let's see what the foul is. I believe it will be called on tough Tony Anucci. But let's wait a second and see. If so, and it's called on number 12, that should be his second foul. They finally change it and agree with us. Thank goodness. I wouldn't want to be wrong on Pintail Cable Channel 5. Not on a Monday night, anyhow. And here we go. At the line for National Trail will be Mark Pierce, who has 5 points so far. National Trail points have come few and far between. And here's another miss. Take it off by Dixie. Dixie. Across the timeline. Pefley. Near the big D. Way out here now with 40 seconds to go. Will he go for one and try to make it 32-15? Probably so. Pefley to Anucci. Anucci back to Pefley. Pefley's just holding the ball. And it's down to 30 seconds. How quickly time can go. 25 seconds and Pefley still dribbling around. That's all they're doing. Over to Branch. Branch can drive. Branch can shoot. But it doesn't go in. The rebound, however, is taken off and a foul. And at the free throw line should be number 42, Baron Rankin, 6'4", senior forward, had 5 points in the first quarter and hasn't scored yet this quarter. The foul is on Pettit. And for George Pettit, that's 2 fouls. Here comes Chris Malk in for the Blazers. Also Scott Hughes. So the Blazers are putting in everybody. With 14 seconds to go, Rankin at the line. Trailblazers yell air ball, and Rankin misses. Rankin had 5 points the first quarter and has not scored in the second quarter. In comes Jamie Friel to give a little breather there to Ken Branch. And Dixie throwing in quite a few substitutes. Here comes another one in for Dixie, Dan Baker. 6-foot senior guard. Sometime they'll get around to shooting this free throw. And Dixie trying to throw in another set yet. But he can't get in. Rankin set, shoots, hits. Now they'll get him in with 14 seconds. Rick Atchison gets into the contest as Gary Pefley is letting him play. 14 seconds. National Trail wants to score a bucket quickly. Can they do it in 10 seconds? Watch. Here we go. The shot is going to be taken. And I see there is a foul underneath. On Crawford, I believe. Vern Pig says it's on Darren Crawford. And it is. The referee called it right. That makes you feel good, doesn't it, Vern?
Well, I guess right sometimes.
All right. At the line will be National Trail. Hughes. Up and bounces in. Scott Hughes. Scott Hughes gets his name in the scorebook, and you know he's a happy young man right now. 31-16, but you don't forget that first point you score at UD Arena. It's a privilege. And the second one goes no good. With 5 seconds, Dixie will probably not get the shot away. They're trying to, and Anucci shoots a bomb, and it's no good. Thought he had it. 31-16 at the end of the first half. 31-16. Ted Landis Jr. is counting up the scoring. While we're waiting on that, let's go over quickly. Vern Pig, how do you analyze it?
Well, there's really not much more that National Trails can do. They've done a good job on getting good shots, and they forced a lot of fouls on Dixie trying to get the defensive rebound, but they just wasn't able to convert on some layups they had. They got intimidated a little bit on the big arms of Coffey and Branch, so, you know, that's just, Randy's just going to have to tell them just keep playing hard.
Ted Landis Jr. scoring quickly.
First for the National Trail Blazers. Mark Pierce leads them with 5. Todd Pittman 4. George Pettit 2. Travis Call 2. Greg Frisk 2. Scott Hughes 1. Halftime show being brought to you by the Schaefer Chiropractic Clinic of Brookville. Dixie Greyhound scoring halftime. Ken Branch, 6'3", senior forward, 14 points. Wes Coffey, 6'10", senior center, 5 points. Chris Pefley, 6'1", senior guard, 4 points. Phil McLeod, 6'1", senior guard, 2 points. Darren Rankin, 6'4", senior forward, with 6 points. The halftime show being brought to you by the Schaefer Chiropractic Clinic of Brookville. Dr. Don T. Schaefer. Halftime score 31 for the Dixie Greyhounds, 16 for the National, brought to you by Fred Sellers. And what does Fred Sellers do? Fred Sellers sells Realty, New Lebanon. Stop in and see Fred. Coffee turns around. He is fouled on the arm. According to our observers, looks like it might go on Pierce, but we changed it because of Pettit. Pettit called for the foul. 2 throws. Free throw is good. Pettit for the Trailblazers. 3 personal fouls. Free throw, it's good again. West. Coffee. Pittman tries to make his move to call. Pierce misses. Rebound. Rankin. Branch. Pefley, McLeod fires. Misses. Coffee's there. Coffee connects. Foul on the play. Bucket is counted. Pennington with the foul. 3 on Pennington. Wes Coffee ready to drink in some more points. And he does. 36-16. 7-20. Third quarter. Brought to you by Fred Sellers Realty of New Lebanon. Pettit fakes. Travis, house call. Waiting. Behind his back. Pittman. In the corner. Shot is good. Travis making a house call. Greyhounds move the ball up quickly. Branch misses, but he's there for the tip. Foul on the back. One of the Trailblazers. 6:44, 36-18. Greyhounds have doubled the score. Called on the personal. Branch. Get to make a free throw. Still having problems. Ken Branch. 14 points. 7 field goals. Frisk comes in. Branch finally makes a free throw. 15 points. 37-18. Pittman. Pierce. Knocked away. Out on the Trailblazers, Vern Pig.
Well, I think the fans thought that Dixie hit that, but Nashville Trail just lost it out of bounds.
That's the way it goes. Body contact. No call. Long jumper. It's good. It's Phil McLeod. $39-18. Jumper no good. McLeod with the rebound. Pefley. McLeod. Back to Pefley. Branch. Throws a pass over the head of Rankin. Turnover. Trailblazers take it all the way. Follow-up shot is good. Number 22, Pittman. Todd Pittman. Senior for the Trailblazers. 39-20. 5.5 minutes. Shot is short. Perhaps Branch over the back. If that is the case, it will be 2 on Ken Big Tree Branch. 39-20, 5:28. Third quarter brought to you by Fred Sellers Realty, New Lebanon. Randy Evans going out to play. Trying to work it in, Trailblazers. Confusion. Get it way back out. Around the top of the key. Pittman in the corner, throws it over. Air ball. Follow-up, rejection. Bank shot, no good. Branch with the rebound. Through 3 defenders. Throws it away. Charging on Ken Branch, his third. He may go out of the ballgame. 4:45. Suggs will check in for the Trailblazers. Ken Branch, as we predicted, will go to the bench. Tony Annucci will come in. Third quarter, Fred Sellers Realty of New Lebanon. Fred Sellers sells. Stop in and tell Fred that you appreciate the telecast. Because without the sponsors, we could not do this tournament telecast. Steal. Greyhounds going all the way. It's up. It's good. Chris Peffley. Peffley with 4. 41-20. Pittman throws it over. Rejection. Called. Tried to put it up. Wheeling and dealing. Dixie Greyhounds. Wes. Big drink of coffee. Suggs. Loses control. Loses the basketball. Foul. National Trail. Gary Peffley is up off the bench. He's excited. He's ready. Pittman. 3 on Pittman. 3:41. Score is 43-20. McLeod puts in the freebie. Pennington goes in. Suggs goes out. Free throw good again. 45-20. Greyhounds over the Blazers. Inside. Shot is good. Trailblazers working the ball into Travis Call. Rankin. McLeod. Coffee all alone. 9 for Coffee in this quarter alone. Third quarter, Fred Sellers Realty of New Lebanon. Outside jumper, good. Pittman ready to hit. Steal all the way. Trailblazers should have an easy layup. But a defensive play. Dixie Greyhounds, number 34, Phil McLeod. 2:50 to go, third quarter. Fred Sellers Realty of New Lebanon. Foul around the paint area, Vern Pig.
Well, I didn't see what happened there, but they called it on Peffley. It's a nice effort on his part, but he did make contact.
Thank you, Vern, for your honesty. The officials are looking for the foul, perhaps. Technical foul on the National Trail bench. Could be on the coach, we do not know, or one of the players. How does this work now, Vern?
Well, it's going to be a two-shot foul, whether it's on the coach or one of the players. I'm not really sure what they did there. They're going to award him 2 throws. Peffley's on the line. He makes the first one. He will get another one. Anytime there's a technical foul on the bench player, whether it's a coach or a player on the bench, it is a 2-shot technical. Peffley's going for the second shot. And he makes it. Now Dixie gets the ball out of bounds. That can really hurt you whenever you're already down by a bunch anyway.
So it could turn out to be a 4-point play for the Dixie Greyhounds, 49-24. The score is doubled. Greyhounds trying to air the ball out a little bit. Dealing with the zone of the Trailblazers. Jumper, Phil McLeod. McLeod has come alive in this third quarter. 6 points. 2:20. Trailblazers need some points, and they need them now. Turnover. Greyhounds off and running. Decide to slow it up for the time being. Peffley controlling things. McLeod working the basketball around the perimeter. Knocked out of bounds. Third quarter, Fred Sellers realty of New Lebanon. Jumper off the mark. McLeod misses. Going all the way. Looks like a foul before the shot. No goaltending. 133, 51-24. Peffley with the body foul. 3 on Chris Peffley. 4th team foul. Trailblazers have 4 team fouls. At the free throw line, Travis Call. 6 for Call. 6'1", senior guard. Make it 7. 51-25. Dan Baker checks in. Chris Peffley will have a seat. Right by Ken Branch and reserve coach Jim Bauer. Free throw is missed. Long outlet pass. Deflection ends up in the hands of Anucci, McLeod, Danny Baker. Seen some playing time. Baker, Anucci. Cross-court pass. Rejection. George Pettit plays the D. Pittman passes off. The shot is there. Call with 7 in this quarter alone. 51-27. .38-37. Clock counts down. Pennington trying to play the D. Pennington way out. Baker, McLeod, 17-16. Greyhounds probably go for 1. The layup is there. Rankin uses the glass. 3, 2, 1. jumper short by Pittman. That ends the third quarter. Score is 53 for the Dixie Greyhounds, 27 for the National Trailblazers. Third quarter brought to you by Fred Sellers Realty of New Lebanon. Fred Sellers sells, scoring with Ted Landis Sr.
For Dixie, Ken Branch had 1 point. Wes Coffey, however, exploded for 9 points. McLeod had 6. Pefley had 4, and Rankin had 2. On the other side, we find only 11 points scored there by by National Trail, as Dixie held them to 11 points. Todd Pittman with 4, and Travis Call with 7, and that is it. Vern Pigg.
Well, Dixie came out in the second half and outscored them 22-11 after they still had a commanding lead at halftime and just upped it a little bit. They lead 53-27. I just don't know what Randy Evans can do other than just hang in there and try to get the kids to play as hard as they can play. We're getting ready for the fourth quarter here now. Fourth quarter is brought to you by Kleiss Electric of El Dorado.
Mr. Skinner has been one of our sponsors all year long. He supports the Blazers, win or lose, and here he is again tonight. You can't ask for a better sponsor than that. Blazers have the basketball. Pittman passes off. It's 53-27. Pennington passes over. Underneath they go to Frisk. Frisk moves, shoots, misses the rebound, up, missed, and rebound taken off again by the Blazers. The Blazers have done very well rebounding, and a foul. Got to be. Oh, they're calling this one goaltending now, and the Dixie fans are incensed. Vern Pigg, why?
Well, I felt like the other one that he blocked, a couple minutes ago was, but that one there didn't look like a goaltending call.
Travis Call gets an unexpected 2 points there, as it didn't look good. I wonder what'll look back on the tape. You can find out by watching it at 6:45 on Tuesday night. Here it is into Branch, and Branch is fouled. Branch is fouled. The foul probably will be on Pierce. Mark Pierce picks up the foul. Ken Branch is practicing his free throws right now in front of our TV cameras, Central Cable, Channel 5. Bringing you this telecast. We bring it to you March the 3rd at 6:45 and again on March the 4th at 6:15. Thanks to the sponsors. There's a shot missed, taken off by Frisk. Frisk, the sophomore for National Trail. You hear that name a lot. Greg Frisk, F-R-I-S-P. Here's the pass underneath to Pittman. Pittman maneuvers. Pittman shoots. Misses. Ball is taken away by Dixie, as Dixie ball off that time. If you change your shot and the foul. Pennington bangs into Wes Coffey. Believe me, Wes Coffey knew he'd been fouled.
That was definitely a big-time foul. Pennington's a pretty good-sized kid. He ran into him pretty hard. That's his 4th foul, and Coffey's going to go to the line for 2, I think.
Wes Coffey probably would rather have not been fouled on that one, because he really took a beating on that one. Now, we have big Wes Coffey, 6'10", calmly putting in the free throw. First point of the fourth quarter for the Dixie Greyhounds. Then he sets, and he shoots, and he misses this one. The rebound comes off to Pierce. Mark Pierce gets a lot of boards for a young man of his height. The pass is taken away, and it's by Branch. Branch is coming. Branch passes off to Pefley. The left-handed layup, up and in. Oh, my goodness, the Dixie Greyhounds, they're just awesome. 56-29. We like National Trail. We like Dixie. They're both on our system, but you just have to sit here and just admire the artistry of the hounds at work. The Trailblazers with Frisk trying to get a shot, and he does, and it rims and doesn't go. Taken off, but stolen. Stolen somehow by Pittman. I don't know how he came away with that one, but he did. They have never quit. Not one bit of quit. Underneath the Frisk again. Frisk drives, and he maneuvers, and he does get the foul this time. Frisk played for that foul, Bird.
Yeah, he did. He had a little head fake there and then went up with it, and he was fronted and backed on that one, and I think it was McLeod that got him.
Phil McLeod picks up his third foul. In comes Scott Hughes now to play for the Blazers. Frist is at the line. He sets, he shoots, and he rolls it in. Greg Frist is a sophomore. He has scored 3 points. We saw him on the reserve team. We thought he'd make varsity soon, but not this soon perhaps, and he's doing well. Another free throw goes in. Swish this time. He's got 4 points, 56-31. This fourth quarter brought to you by Kleiss Electric of El Dorado. Stop in and say hello to Mr. Skinner and tell him you appreciate the telecast. The individual brilliance does come through now and then for National Trail, but the team brilliance, that's the thing for Dixie. Bad shot there taken by McLeod. Taken off by Pierce. Pierce drives to the shot and instead passes off, and it hits a Dixie Greyhound and goes out of bounds. Right now in this fourth quarter, it's 4-2 in favor of National Trail, but the score, 4-3, but the score, 56-31. Here's a shot up and missed by Travis Call. Peffley comes away with the basketball. Peffley is tough. Believe me, he's tough. He's the trigger man. Now to McLeod. Now the pass underneath. And Branch tries to get the call, but Branch could not tell the ref what to do.
Well, I tell you, by being a referee, I know kids want every call to go their way, but we have to just make the call as we see it, and that's what he did there.
All right. Branch smiles as if to say, well, I tried. That's all I can do. Pittman with the basketball. Pittman over at the call. They maneuver around, trying to get the ball in, and they do get it in. And, a rejection by Coffey. Peffley with the ball. Peffley drives. Peffley shoots. Peffley misses, but he's fouled. Believe me, this is basketball at its best.
Chris Peffley just made a great move there. It didn't look like he had any kind of opportunity at all. He split the seam and had a nice layup, almost went in. I think he's going to get 2 shots on it.
Mark Pierce picks up his 4th foul. His 4th foul with 4:46 to go, and Chris Peffley, son of Coach Gary Peffley, stands at that line and misses the free throw. That's unusual for Chris Peffley. He has a total right now of 10 points by our unofficial count. We're high above UD Arena. In the red seats, there it is, the swish. That's what we're accustomed to see. 57-31, and here come the Blazers. Pittman doing a lot of dribbling. Look for a timeout here. And that's exactly what Trail takes. We'll take a timeout too. 57-31. Back in a moment with more action. Ted Landis Sr. here with Ted Landis Jr. and Vern Big, bringing you this fourth quarter. Kleiss Electric of El Dorado. And the Blazers are hard pressed. They're trying so hard. Underneath, another rejection. It's just almost impossible to get a shot underneath. The Blazers try, but they die. And they cannot get the shot. Crawford open, shoots, misses, and taken away. Beautiful play by Frist. The layup drives, and it's another goaltending. And that one is certainly deserved.
I think he made the right call. We got an awfully good angle here, and it looked like that ball might have been coming down. Was a nice play by Brancho.
Travis Call gets that bucket. That makes it 57-33. We've seen the dunk by Branch. We've seen 2 basket interferences called already. Now we find the Blazers trying a full court press. They've tried it all. Give them credit. Here it is, underneath, and the stuff. That was it. Coffey will get a technical, I'm sure, for hanging on there too long.
I don't think so. I thought he should, but I don't believe they're going to call it, Ted.
Oh, my goodness. They didn't call the tee. Instead, they called the foul on Frist. Vern Pitt, why not?
Well, maybe that's the reason they didn't call a technical, because that is within the rules. If you hang onto the rim when you're fouled to try to protect yourself, it's not a technical.
Anyway, it's a 3-point play. And Wes Coffey has 18 points right now, 60-33. Just as I say, we've had one stuff, then we have another one. That's the way it goes in high school basketball. Someone has to win and someone has to lose. And Kleiss Electric of El Dorado bringing you this fourth quarter, and the Blazers trying desperately to mount an offensive. It's hard to score against Dixie. People don't realize what a defensive juggernaut is out there on that court. But you can't shoot underneath. You just can't. Now you see Blazers with Pittman trying to get a shot, and it's hard to even get a shot off right now. Finally, Pennington takes a bomb from 40 feet. Branch jumps high into the sky, grabs it over to Pepley. Pepley passes over to McLeod. Branch comes out of nowhere. My goodness, Branch covers that court like a proverbial blanket. Underneath, over Branch. Out there to Pepley. Pepley's open. Pepley shoots, and he misses, and Branch tries about 2 tips and knocks it out of bounds. That time, Branch and Coffey didn't get together, Vern.
Well, they definitely had a chance to get that ball, but they both tried real hard. Phil McLeod's going out with a standing ovation. Just a beautiful job by Phil McLeod.
And he raises his hand in the victory sign. A little early, 3 minutes, but I guess 60-33 with a 27-point lead. You can forgive the young man. And there's a pass underneath by the Blazers, knocked out of bounds by Branch. Branch is all over the court. He scored offensively in the first half. He had 14. He's only got 1 in the second half. 1 point I'm talking about, and that was in the third quarter. Here comes Wes Coffey, the 6'10" superstar for the Dixie Greyhounds, and he is coming out. In comes Mock for National Trail. Subs are coming in on both sides now. This should be an interesting time when they want to get their name in that scoreboard, and why not? Here's the pass. No shot. Dixie playing the good D, and they try to get it underneath, and they cannot. And the ball is turned over by Dixie. It's going to get sloppy. Count on it. Darren Crawford comes in now for Dixie. This will probably mean Ken Branch. Here comes another standing ovation. The Dixie Greyhounds, Ted Jr., have a crowd.
They have a crowd. They also have a super team.
Undefeated and looking for more. National Trail trying to get the shot. Cannot. Another steal. This taken off by Jamie Friels, who's in there now for Dixie. And Friels makes a good steal. Pepley's still out there, however. Underneath it comes. Anucci makes a good save. Out it comes. Pepley with the ball. Tries to pass in, and it's taken away. Good job. National Trail never quits. No Randy Evans teams ever will. The shot is up, and a foul is called on number 40, Crawford. And that was one, Vern. He should have just left it alone because that was a wild shot.
Yeah, I don't think he could have made that, but, you know, you're going to play good, hard defense no matter what.
Pepley will now come out, and here's another standing ovation. Dixie people don't need to worry about gaining weight. They'll lose weight just standing up and down there, getting their exercise. It's a hound kind of night. 60-33. The shot is up and missed by Scott Suggs. He's only a junior, 5'11". And in comes Atchison now. Rick Atchison comes in. Rankin goes out. Another standing ovation. Now I believe that we've got a timeout signal. Back in a moment with more action. Atlanta Senior, UD Arena, 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Scott Suggs at the line for National Trail. The Blazers been held to 33 points. Here's a shot up and in, and Suggs gets his first point of the night. 60-34. The Dixie Greyhounds going on to Friday night sectional finals, as everyone had predicted. Had an unexpectedly good fight in the first half, and in the second half, the inherent class took over. Baker passes over the field, underneath, up, and missed. That shot should have been in, but Anucci missed it. Here comes Frisk. Frisk maneuvering, and Frisk misses. He gets the rebound and gets it up and in. And Greg Frisk fought for that one. I'm telling you, this boy's going to be something in the future. He just grows a little bit more. What do we got him listed at? Greg Fisk listed at 6 foot even. And here we have Dixie, 6'1". The Dixie's got their subs in there. Baker passes over. Here's a shot. It's up and it rims, but the rebound is up and in. And who scores? Rick Atchison. Oh, he'll like that one, I said, Del Cable. He'll be watching that. Why not? That's what they play for. And isn't it wonderful that high school athletes can be put on television? Here's the drive, the pass, and the shot. It's up and missed. Dixie missed it twice. And here comes National Trail with it. First driving. Oh, what a pass by Fisk, and a miss, and the rebound up and in. By Fisher. That's Adam Fisher, 6'1" junior, and he'll like that too. Beautiful pass by Fisk. Here's a foul. And Freels, Jamie Freels will be at the line. Vern Big. I was looking at Jamie Freels and thinking of Jamie Freels and Jeff Pennington ever hit head-on. That would be a collision. Those are two big and agile young men.
Yeah, I don't know about Freels, whether he played football last year. I know he didn't play this year because he didn't have football, but it's definitely two big kids, and it would make a big collision.
Freels at the line. Oh, how he'd love to hit this one. He shoots, he scores. Chalk it up, mark it down. Jamie Freels gets a free throw for the Dixie Greyhounds, who have 63 points. And the second one is no good. Taken off instead by National Trail. Chris Mount got that board. Here's the drive. The shot is up, no good, and a foul. Well, let's see who it's called on. It will be called on Dixie's. Probably on Brown. On Brown. The foul is on Brown of Dixie. We're down now deep in the substitute list. At the line, National Trail shoots, misses. Taken off by Baker. Here's a basket hanging job. And does it work? It does. And Bemis gets two. Oh, will Bemis be a happy young man? Jerry Bemis scores. Here's the pass underneath with 2 seconds, 1 second. The trip is no good. The final score will be 65-38. 65-38. I want to again emphasize this fourth quarter was brought to you by Kleis Electric of El Dorado. Mr. Skinner, the owner, a good National Trail supporter, and right out on the floor now we find National Trail Vern shaking hands the way they should with the Dixie Greyhounds, and they'll wish them luck the rest of the way.
Well, I'm sure they will. Anybody in our area is going to, once they lose, they're going to wish the area teams the best of luck, just like Brookville fans do whenever they're out of the tournament. They want Dixie to go all the way, and I'm sure that's the way the National Trail fans are going to be with Dixie, hoping that they can go ahead and win and keep winning big.
Later on, we have a special interview with winning coach Gary Pepley, brought to you by Dr. Richard Sherman, Doctor of Dental Surgery, here in New Lebanon. That should be fun. But first of all, let's see how Ted Landis Jr. is coming on the scoring. He's got the Dixie Greyhounds figured out. Vern, while we've got a moment, perhaps we ought to read this announcement here. Tell us about it.
Well, Jane Borger just handed it to us. Dixie ticket sales are going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. High school office. Okay, evenings in the gym lobby, Tuesday and Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Thursday, 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m.
So there's going to be a chance for you to get your Dixie tickets and make some money for the Greyhounds. Again, we want to emphasize that the final score here tonight was 65-38 in favor of the Dixie Greyhounds over the National Trail Blazers. Now we'll turn it over to Ted Landis Jr. for the final scoring.
First for the National Trail Blazers. They end their season 2-20. Number 20, Mark Pierce, 5'10", senior guard, ended his career with 5 points. Number 22, Todd Pittman, 6 foot, senior guard, ended his career with 8 points. George Pettit, 6'3", senior forward in his career with 2 points. Number 42, Travis House-Call, 6'1", senior guard in his career with 13 points against the Dixie Greyhounds. Number 50, Jeff Pennington, 5'10", senior forward, did not score. Number 40, Greg Frist, 6'1", sophomore guard, 6 points. He'll be back. Number 10, Scott Suggs, 5'11", junior guard, 1 point. He'll be back. Number 24, Adam Fisher, 6'1", junior forward, 2 points. He'll be back. And number 32, Scott Hughes, 6'1", junior forward, 1 point. He'll be back. Total of 38 points. Dixie Greyhounds now. Number 32, Ken Big Tree Branch, 6'3", senior forward, 15 points. Number 52, West Decaffeinated Coffee, 18 points. Number 34, Phil McLeod, 6'1", senior guard, 8 points. Number 14, Chris Peffley, the coach's son, 6'1", senior guard, 11 points. Number 42, Darren Rankin, 6'4", senior forward, 8 points. Going down the lineup, number 24, Rick Atchison, 6'1", junior forward, 2 points. Number 50, Jamie Frio, 6'2", junior center, 1 point. And let's not forget Jerry Bemis, 2 points, for a total of 65. Post-game show being brought to you by Dr. Richard Sherman, DDS of New Lebanon. Final score, once again, Dixie Greyhounds, 65 points. National Trail Blazers, 38 points. Dixie Greyhounds, 22-0. And they'll play the winner of the second game tonight between the Dayton Christian Crusaders and the Hamilton Baden Rams. As Ted Landis Jr.,
Boone Beard, and Ted Landis Sr. And that leaves only one person, and that leaves the winning coach of the Dixie Greyhounds, still unbeaten after an excellent outing. Gary Peffley, how do you feel right now?
Feel real good right now, Ted. Just a pleasure to know that we're going to the next game.
I've already got a note here before I do anything else. This was given to me by Jane Borgert, and I think it's rather important for the Dixie fans. Dixie ticket sales Tuesday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. in the high school office, and in the evenings in the gym lobby on Tuesday and Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. and on Thursday from 7:30 to 9 p.m. Why is that important, Gary, that they buy their tickets at Dixie?
Well, we get a kickback on the ticket sales. I do believe it's like 60%, and hopefully all of our fans can buy our tickets from Jane, and we can get a lot of money back.
I know one thing, Gary Peffley. There were a lot of Dixie people. We came early, about 5 minutes after 6, and it looked to me as if all I saw out there was a sea of red.
That's the way I like to see it.
And how about the game, Gary? How did it go?
Well, our game plan worked just about the way I wanted it to. We wanted to make them run up and down the floor with us. We wanted to pressure them on the wings, make them go one-on-one. We got them into a one-on-one game, and I thought they got completely away from their offense, and it got us into a running game, and we got a lot of easy baskets off of it.
You certainly did. I did enjoy a couple of those stuffs again tonight. I know you don't exactly look for them, but when they come, you got to take them, don't you?
Sure, they excite the crowd, and they get us pumped up a little bit and make us play just a little bit harder. I like to see them. I just don't like our kids to force them. If the dunk's there, take the dunk. If not, let's get into our offense and let's get a real good shot.
I thought again tonight I saw a team effort. The Dixie Greyhounds just systematically destroyed a team that I thought was fighting its heart out, literally.
Well, I thought National Trail really played, their hearts out. They came out and they were trying to move the ball around. They tried to move up and down the floor with us. They tried to hold the ball a little bit. You have to give them credit. They tried every feasible way that they could think of to win the basketball game. I think we were just on our game plan. We wanted to play that next game. That's always our goal. We want to play the next game. And our kids went out there with the intensity and desire that I want. And I was really pleased with the really pleased with the way Chris played because I've been really worried about his injury. I just didn't know if he could come back and play at full strength. He's still not 100%, but I thought he did an absolutely tremendous job for us out there. And Kenny dominated in the first half, and West dominated in the second half, and that's what we like to see.
Absolutely. The team play of the Dixie Greyhounds is what is symptomatic of your team. You, of course, as an expert coach, Gary, know that you can't look ahead, but now you can analyze a little bit for us. The Dayton Crusaders are playing right now, or will be playing in a minute, behind us on the UD Arena court against the Hamilton-Dayton Rams. How do you see that game?
I think it's going to be a lot better game than everybody thinks. Dayton Christians is a fine basketball team. I was telling them down on radio just a little while ago. I think if you really compare schedules and not records, I firmly believe that Dayton's probably the best team in this tournament, even though that we have a perfect record and they have 3 losses. And that's why I consider it a pleasure to play them. And this gives us an opportunity to prove how good we are. This is what we want to do. This is the game we're looking forward to. Now, if Dayton doesn't win the game, then we're going to have to tiger up against Dayton Christian because they gave us everything that we wanted the first time. But, you know, you look forward to playing the quality teams all year long, and Dayton's our opportunity to play the quality team. And I think that if we can come out here and give 150% and play with the desire and the intensity that I want, I think that we're going to be okay.
The big thing is you're there and you're going to be playing on Friday night, right?
Right.
Anything else you'd like to say to all the people out there again, Gary? We always give you this shot at us.
Just get here early and let's start raising a little cane.
Raising a little what?
Cane.
I knew it. I would walk into it before the night was over.